3. Welcome back, everybody, girls and boys. So, quick update on the drum restoration and where I'm at. What is the process? What is the progress? Okay, so I did the 2 rack toms, the left and the right. I did the floor tom. Now I'm down to the bass drum, the kick drum. And check this out. Hijo de su. That's pretty bad. So I'm gonna remove the bass. I mean, I'm not gonna leave it brand new, but I mean, it just looks really bad. So, and then even all the tension rods. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean them up. You know the deal. Then on the legs, they're missing 2 parts, so I'm actually removing them from these, and yeah, filling in the gaps. So I'm gonna have to clean up everything. Yeah, so it's just really bad. Let's see what else. So yeah, so it's like my little workstations on my little items. Okay, so all of these are for sale. Okay, the Tama Rockstar and the Sunlight, which obviously they both need work. They're really grimy and rusty and really bad looking. This Infinity, I'm actually gonna do the same thing, but I'm actually gonna rewrap it. I'm gonna take this black off and go get like either a sparkle gold or a sparkle green, like an emerald green or a gold. We'll see. And then I gotta just complete this bass drum and get other toms and see if I can sell it. Yeah, so the Infinity, this is gonna be like a travel kit. It's like those bebop. Yeah, it's those little mini drum sets. Let's see. So this is all the old skins I've already removed. Yeah, so it's a nice little stack. Yeah, I'm gonna clean the, what are these called? Tom holders, the tom arms, the holders for the rack toms. Yeah, they look pretty bad. So yeah, just keep bringing everything to life. Look at my racks. Look at this one. This one's really bad. Like, I mean, it looks looks like you're doing mechanic work. No, but it's coming from all the hardware. This is like all this rust. There you go. You see, that's from the hardware, and that's really gross. And this is the second one. This one's already pretty going and it looking like this one. So, and then the one that was brand new that looked like this one, but this is for the guitars. Yeah, this one's for the guitar. But yeah, look, now it's getting dirty. You see? Look at the. So I'm just putting in work. Yeah. All right, everyone. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue doing what I gotta do. Just keep doing it. Oh, and another thing that I gotta do. So I'm gonna do the bass drum. I'm gonna do the tom holder. And once this drum set is complete, then I got another work. This happened last night. Check this out. So, and we got an estimate. Literally, a guy that's doing work on the next door. Um, he said, like this, like a handyman, you know, materials, and the time will be 2 days. And he said minimum $500. And he's like, if you're getting it go through a contractor, minimum $1,000. So upstairs again, they're messing up with the way they're managing their water. So the bathrooms upstairs, and there's leakage. And let me just turn on the light. And over time, obviously, look at the mold, man. Look at the drywall got soaked in water. You know, it later absorbed it and got so heavy and it rotted away. So this is literally days, weeks, and we don't know exactly how many months. But it literally just collapsed. And she told me that when she came in, that there was water everywhere. And then when she got the mop to, absorb all that dirty water that dripped down. It was all over the floor, all over the place. She filled up a bucket. It was like a black bucket. I don't know where's it at. It's not this. Oh, this black bucket. So that got filled up. And then when I came, it was, then she dumped it out, right? Went to the sink, dumped it out, then put it again, and it collected more water droplets, and then it got like 3/4 full, and last night it finally just came in. And literally after I came with the guy, and I walked him out, and I was literally gonna go get a tarp that I have in my room, and I was gonna place it here, and I was gonna, like, because I was trying to prevent a mess from happening, but it beat me to it, the gravity, the weight. So look, so I have to clean all this up, but might as well. I'm gonna remove everything. I'm actually gonna, so once I'm done with that kick drum, with that drum set, I'm gonna come and remove all the mold and ruined and contaminated drywall, and let that aerate. So I'm gonna vacuum all that up. There's like spider webs. There's some black widow. There's all kind of nasty, crazy looking spiders. So yeah, so I'm gonna carefully remove and do a precise cut, and then just expose everything, let everything air out, like dry out, all the moisture evaporates, and then paint everything, seal everything, and then put drywall, and then seal it, on the seams, and then just put plaster, let it dry, and then sand, and then paint, and then make it look all brand new. So yeah, and she's pissed off because she told me that from the time that she's been here, it's happened multiple times. She's like 4 to 5 times, and she already showed me videos. Like I seen, and I did a repair. I did a huge one. There was it was I did, and I did a really badass. I went beyond and over because this is her spot, and I mean personally, when I do anything, my craftsmanship, I go beyond. So yeah, so all that has to dry out, and I'm gonna paint all that, and but yeah, but the landlord pissed me off because he said, "Oh, just tell her that I'm gonna deduct $200 from the rent." And I'm like, in my mind, I didn't say nothing. I just stay quiet, I'm listening. I'm just telling him, I was here actually moving, because this is what happened. So I came outside so I could go use the restroom, when he's number one, and then I noticed that there was like a piece of paint and some drywall hanging, and I was like, what the? And then I kind of saw a little bit of, like drywall and paint, I was like, what the? And I was like, oh, it was obvious. And then I saw the bucket, and I kind of put it together. I was like, oh man. I was like, again? Like, fuck. And so I started moving all her stuff from the desk and all that stuff from here, because I knew this was gonna happen. And imagine getting all that stuff, then things might have, could have broken and just ruined things. So I was like, man, it's like my sixth sense, like observation hockey. Like, I kind of predicted it. I was like, man, I saw it coming. And I was like, let me prevent it, and let me be at least one step ahead. And so I started moving these things. And then I was thinking to myself as I'm moving, and I'm like, man, what the hell are they doing upstairs? And then I was like, well, I don't know exactly, like, the setup, like, where's what, the kitchen, the bathroom. So I was like, man, what the hell's upstairs, So yeah, so the bathroom's there. That's the toilet. Yeah, that's the pipe on the toilet. And there's all these gas pipes and plumbing pipes and all kind of stuff up there. But yeah, that pissed me off, because I know for a fact, being in the trade, construction, electrician, and doing handyman work and repairs and doing plumbing and carpentry and drywall and roofing and all that, it's just, and I took, I went to college, I took, like, I'm educated and I know what's up, and I work in the field, and that just, like when they try to look at you like you're an idiot, like, literally, like you're a dumbass, like, you're not smart, like, you're not qualified, you're inadequate, you're like, man, what does he know, or what does she know? Those type of people, like, and all I gotta say, anyone out there, if you are or you want to become one, don't be a douchebag landlord, man. Be a righteous, legit, just be sincere, honest, and be with the law, and don't bullshit your tenants, man. And so yeah, so that pissed me off, because I know for a fact it's not no $200, because just on material, literally, my peeps, you guys know this drywall, because you gotta pipe, you gotta paint, you gotta seal all the piping. There's like that red guard, and that thing is expensive. That's like $50. Then you got the drywall, right? And that's another $20-$30. Then you got the drywall tape, you got the paint, the primer, the rollers, and that's already at least $200 in material. And then you gotta do the labor, and then and that's it. That's if you do that shit legit, because someone can just come, remove it, put some new drywall, and that's it, and paint it and whatever. But they're not gonna actually paint the actual wood, seal all the piping. They're not gonna do a legit job. So then that's why I went next door. Literally, there's this guy working. They're remodeling the house. They've been going at it. He said, "Oh, I have a lot of work." He's like, "I won't be able to do it, but I'm like, can you at least come and give us an estimate?" And he literally came and checked it out. And I told him what the landlord said, like, "Oh, this is $200, $100." He's like, laugh at it. He's like, nah. He's like, to be honest, and the quality of work, and this is like even a friend, like the homie deal, $500, and that'll be 2 days. 2 days, I get the material. He laid out everything, and he said $500, and that's still being a friendly deal, you know. But he's like, if you go through a contractor, still you minimum like $1,000. It could be more, 1,200, 1,500, but that is not no $200, $300 job. It's like minimum, and it's still being friendly, 500, but it should be at least $600-700. But yeah, but $500 minimum, and I'm like, yeah, and that sounds kind of fair, you know. But yeah, but a contractor would literally charge you easily $1,000, 800, you know, just it'll be costly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. And she told me like, I'll give it to you, you know. And but yeah, but the landlord, it's just, I didn't like the fact that he pretty much went upstairs to the tenants. I mean, and he checked out, and he said, "Oh, it was just holes, these little holes, it's una manguerita." And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring the guy, the father, the main head from the tenants down here, and I'm gonna show him like, look, whatever you guys do upstairs, that's none of my business, but make sure that it doesn't affect us down here, because this is a business, you know. And she's tired because she's been dealing with this stuff. And I saw this, like, she showed me video. I saw the evidence. I was like, damn, that's legit proof. Like, if you were to go to court, like, the judge would just, like, it's plain obvious. Like, come on. But yeah, so the point is that I'm gonna get to this, and I'll just kind of record here and there. You guys can see the process. But yeah, so if you're also a tenant, man, and you live upstairs, like, come on, man. Whenever there's any piping, any running water, and you know there's any leakage, like, come on, man. Like, you're not just gonna affect the landlord. You're gonna affect your neighbor. And like, what your neighbor has to do with anything between you and the landlord, or just you, whatever you got going on, like. So, because like we try to be as respectful, as courteous, as literally like we don't leave like a footprint or like noise or like we're even around, like literally, because she's hardly here, because I mean she has her other jobs, and she teaches in the morning, and this is all based by appointment, and she has her schedule, and she's really busy, she's up and down, but we don't make any noise. We really don't. I don't have music bumping. We don't have gas. We don't have parties. And the tenants upstairs, both families, both sides, they grill. They have gas, and they're singing, and they're being loud, and you can hear them stomping. Like and I hear it. It's obvious. Like her clients, her guests, her patients. She's doing the massage, and she's doing her therapy, and doing their hairs, and doing it's supposed to be like peaceful. You can hear all the stomping and the running and the footsteps, and you can hear the music from the other people, and it's just like, and we're not doing none of that, but and the landlord did say he's getting pissed off. He's getting sick and tired of tenants from upstairs, which that's a good thing, because they're really causing him a lot of trouble, a lot of headache, and they're not taking care of his building, and he's not maintaining his building, and he's being cheap too, and that's not good. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys are gonna play the landlord role, like, be legit, man. Take care of your building, and take care of your tenants. You know, if not, then just don't get in it because you want to collect a check and you want to collect some money and you want to demand your rent and you want to feel like you're God and you're the boss and you can do whatever the fuck you want because it's your house, it's your property. There's laws. And if you get a tenant that knows his stuff, she or he, and you push the buttons and you get this lawsuit and the judge is going to be like, man, you fucked up. Look, all the footage, look at the picture, look. Like, nah, man, I wouldn't want to live and pay you rent and knowing that I have to deal with this. Like, no judge will appreciate it. Like, the judge will be like, nah, I would not live, I would not pay, I would not have a house and have a landlord that is violating my tenant rights. Because we have tenant rights. And that's the bad thing, that people are not educated. They're not well informed, they're not well read, and they don't take the time to go to the law library. Just get in contact with an attorney or a law firm and, you know, just, or a friend, or just, you know, try to look at videos or information or, you know, whatever you can find online, you know, on the internet about your rights as a tenant, you know, living wherever you live, you know. But Californian and Angelinos right here in Los Angeles, like, you have your rights. And if your tenant, if your landlord is abusing of them and, you know, taking advantage and just really not being responsible, then you're paying him money, he or she, and then they're not doing what they're supposed to do, because this is what you're supposed to do, you know. Like your car, like if you literally do not maintain it and you don't take care of it and change the brake pads, because you have to, they wear out. Your tires, the tires wear out, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna got flat tires, your engine, and if you don't change your radiator, if you don't do your oil change, and that's what these people are in denial. They're trying to avoid that, you know. They're preventing, and they're like not being responsible. They're not taking care of it. So there you go, my peeps. I didn't want to rant or be negative about anything, but just be aware, be conscious, and if you're a tenant, you have rights. If you're a landlord, just be right, you know, and everybody should be good. All right, everyone. I'll record once I get to this, but right now I'm going to go in there and do what I have to do with the drums, because I have to also clean this up, at least open this up, clean this up. So I got to move some stuff around, and I'm going to set up the drums right here, the big ones, and then take pictures, take videos. Let me see, I got to tune them so then I can take a little quick video of me just jamming out. I ask her to record me, or I'll just place it somewhere, and then I'll just record myself jamming, so then I can upload that little video. I have to keep in mind that they have to be less than 1 minute, so I'll do like 55 seconds, just 55 seconds, you know, and then get rid of them, get them to, yeah. So that's why, and I'm putting in my attention, my good energy, even though it is frustrating, and I've gone through so many gloves, and my fingers cramp up and they hurt, but, you know, the way I see it, I'm training, and I'm making my fingers, and, you know, but the point is that it is time consuming, and it's going to be a while until I really get to it, you know. Yeah, like, I'm going to go through these drum sets. I'm going to focus on other things, okay, super little recap. You know, and there's the things that you got to expect the unexpected. We weren't expecting this. Like, this is a setback because I got things to do, she has things to do, and, you know, money-wise, and, like, her clients, like, luckily we have a back door, so she had her, you know, coming through here, so she won't see this, you know, because it is the main entrance, right? You come in, and it's not something, like you want to come in. You're like, it's a turnoff, So luckily, she came in through there, and she didn't have to see this, the crime scene, the horror, the gore, the destruction, chaos, death. So that's what I gotta do, my piece. Last things that are pending, I gotta do the drum restoration, sell them, get the money, make space, finally organize the space. I could start cooking, and little table, and have my mom over, and my nephews over, you know what I mean? And maybe some friends. Well, yeah, some friends, yeah. Because I haven't had nobody over. I hate having this disaster, this clutterness, and it's not organized like the way I want it to be organized, neat and clean, and I know where everything's at, so once I'm done with the drums, right, look, because it's also taking up a lot of space, you see? So then I just sell them, right? And I sell all this stuff, which is all the drum gear that I have right here. And then I have all this space, and I could expand my studio. I could put this one like this, right? And then I could just custom build another one. Or see if I could find another one of these, another whisper room. I could look for one, and maybe I could get lucky and expand and add it, right? Who knows? So that's what I gotta do. Then I gotta finish building all the rest of my acoustic ceiling panels. Which all of this is the installation, all these pillows. And I gotta finish doing all the bass traps. So let's go outside real quick. Yeah, I'm just, this all trash I gotta go take out. Yeah, I'm just kind of clean. So by here, there's a lot of money. Like this one, I already sold it, and I'm actually gonna install it up there. The landlord saw it because he came, and he's like for the whole repair, and he's like, oh, he liked it, and he actually liked the lights. I'm sorry, he liked this one that installed. He liked that one that installed. He hasn't come in here. I don't want him to come in here, but obviously he's gonna I'm gonna send him a picture, and I'll just show him. I'll be like, yeah, look, I put these on that side, and yeah. He has no business here. So the point of my piece is that there's a lot of money here, and I gotta take pictures and sell a lot of the stuff. Right here are my bass traps. So I gotta build a bass, which I'm actually gonna do. I'm actually gonna start today or tomorrow, but I'm gonna get to it. But I want to get to the drums and that ceiling today, and then I can start getting to my bass traps because that's taking up space. And then I also have to take pictures of this. Yeah, I have to take picture of this at the same time that I do my bass traps, right? And then I sold these two yesterday. So the drum throne, so I gotta take this trash out, this trash, and the snare stand. Yeah, the guy lowballed me, but it's alright. I just gotta get rid of stuff, The universe will bless me, bless him. So I gotta finish doing all my acoustic panels. There's a lot of stuff in my truck. It's full. And then sell some of those acoustic panels, and then pretty much fill up my
la mente se nos sale renta, qué sorpresa, cuando goza el corazón que siente algo extraño, el tiempo se nos hace poco, ya ni modo, primera diversión después de todo, podamos ir al punto de todo esto, pero si no se habrá de satisfacción, fuerte adicción, gran tentación, con precaución, con el amor. Tenemos una voz entera, una larga espera, siempre queremos más de ella. Esa mera mera, nada de chingadera, para los apestosos que no ven en esta tierra. Dice como paletera, pero sin nevera, buscando un humano que todo eso queramos. La mente se nos arrebata, qué sorpresa, cuando goza el corazón que siente algo extraño. El tiempo se nos hace poco, ya ni modo, primera diversión después de todo. Vamos a ir al punto directo de esto, pero si no se habrá de satisfacción, fuerte adicción, gran tentación, con precaución,